Hello everyone, Drake94 here and welcome to another Luck Be a Landlord video. So we are on a 2-game win streak again. I mean, happens a lot and that's good because that means that we are just about winning 2/3 of our runs, which is what we're striving for right now. Maybe we can do better, but for now I'm just gonna grab a goose. I think the other two are actually just worse. I'm not gonna grab a second goose. I don't need to pick something up here. Could go for a seed. Probably won't. No, I'm just gonna skip. I mean, if you pick something on the first spin, you don't need to pick something up on the second one. But pretty often it's still better. It really depends on what you see. I mean, we haven't made this first rent by a lot, but that means that we need a 2-value symbol here. So that's a ninja. Ninja is fine. So we could go for lunchbox, brown pepper, guillotine. Lunchbox is most likely to give us a 2-value symbol, so let's go for that. It's not a 2-value symbol, but well, we got 2 chemical 7s. That's okay. That will help us make next rent, and if we see a 3rd chemical 7, that's going to be very good for us. But none of these symbols are helping us, so we're doing fine. We're a little bit ahead for now. We are at 100% making this run, which means that we can easily pick up a call. I really don't want the second call. Let's grab a key. Right. Pretty soon we're going to have 4 dots, which is going to be pretty devastating. And if you have too many calls, that can just kill you instantly. We haven't picked up a lot that's going to help us in the long run, so if we had picked up the Talver, Piñata would be very good. I'm just gonna grab the Hex of Draining here. Lockpick. We have just picked up a key. I think I'd rather have a Grave Robber for now. I think Grave Robber is pretty good now that spirits are 6-value symbols. There's a lot of ways that you can get urns. But I want a 2-value symbol over an urn. Urn is temporary gains now. Light bulb is fine. It's going to remove itself. We have some empties. Maybe it's a bit late to pick it up, but we have 2 things that it interacts with. We definitely still want good symbols. I'm still gonna pick up an anchor, but we need to make sure that we are not picking up too many bad things. Cultist. Our board is too full to be going for cultists. I think cultists are very good when you're far enough ahead that you can just have it work for you, but I don't see us going there right now. Alright, another 2-value symbol. That's definitely what we want. We have a lot of symbols that we don't particularly want, but 2-value symbols are always welcome. Sure. Alright, going for 150, which means that we need to make about 26 every spin. Let's grab another coconut half. It interacts well with other coconut halves. And we have a shiny pebble, so Kyle the Kernet means that we don't have to instantly remove it. We have 4 dots now, so I kind of want to pick up another symbol before I remove a 1-value symbol. But I'm definitely not 100% sure about how I should be playing that specific thing. 21. I mean, I think we're doing fine. I want to make sure because it feels like we're doing fine, but 5x4, we need 22 every spin. We're basically making that. Yeah, we're also losing the present. Right, that's fine. 19. How much do we need to buffing capture? I'm just gonna grab the urn. The urn is going to give us more, especially if it actually breaks before the rent payment. That's a lot of money. There's Peach. Probably should have removed something by now. Not sure. No, we don't need to remove something yet. We're pretty close, but we are still losing symbols, so. But I do kind of want to remove the flower when I can. Right, 225 means we need 34 every spin. We're not making that yet. And these are not going to help us make our next rent. So let's grab the dishwasher. Yeah, none of these help us, but I'm just gonna grab the void stone, hope it helps us. Purple pepper will definitely help us. Alright, how many symbols do we have? We have 23, but one of them is going to go away. Always. Goose hasn't done anything for us yet. Yeah, I still want 2 value symbols. 22 symbols, and we're going to have a diamond pretty soon, but this will be an interesting rent cycle. We might actually lose right here, but I'm not planning to. Another 2 value symbol, I guess so. 24, at that point we can probably lose this one. We get a diamond. 28. And at this point we probably need to pick up another wolf. 225 minus 140 divided by 3. We need 28 for 2 spins and 29 for 1 spin. Yeah, we're not making that yet. Hoping for the purple pepper or chemical 7. Cat drinking milk, that's going to help us. Alright. Do we need another symbol? I mean, the problem is if we pick up too many 2 value symbols, that's actually going to hinder us pretty soon. Right, how are we gonna make 300 if we're doing that? That's just a problem. Alright, I'm just going to 225 minus 179 divided by 2. We need 23 every spin. I guess we're making that. Are we making 23 every spin? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We should be making this. I'm gonna skip here. 27, yeah, that's enough. That's enough. Alright. There's a lot of symbols that we have 2 of. Gonna skip again. Hope we don't miss. Alright, so we're getting the purple peppers, so we have definitely made this rent. So, we've made another rent, but for the next one, that's the big jump to 300. We need a good essence here. Oh, we don't get an essence, obviously. I don't think peach is good enough for now. Right, we need something better. Billionaire, no. Time capsule. Time capsule could allow us a high roll. You know what? I think we need to risk it. There's a lucky carrot. Lucky carrot is insanely strong. Yeah, I'm always picking up a lucky carrot here. Let's hope that the lucky carrot isn't going to be too slow. But we're going to see a lot more rares and other stuff. Brings it back to spirit, that's okay. Alright, we're going to see a lot more uncommons and rares. That's going to be good for us. Item capsule is fine, but I want to reroll and see if we can find something better. Bronze arrow could be very good. Oh, that's painful. So our diamond got drained. That's 34. 34 is about what we needed for our previous rent payment. Alright. 39. Still not enough. Gonna grab the 5-sided die. 38, also not enough. Buffing capsule. We're all in on the lucky carrot right now. 51, that's good. We don't need a hooligan. Chick and peach, those don't help us. We need 90 in the next 2 rent cycles. I don't think we're going to make this, but 38. I mean, we probably need to pick something up here, but we have 26 symbols. No, we actually don't need to pick something up here. But we need a big high roll. We probably needed a rabbit at some point. You know what? I think somehow a bear or a big ore might still be good for us. I'm gonna grab a bear. Hope that it makes just a little bit of difference. That's not the right way to point arrow. We missed by 12. I mean, we were struggling from the start. This was just a very, very difficult run. Yeah. So what happened this run? We found some interesting symbols. We didn't really find anything for the key to do. I mean, I think we saw one save pretty early, but it was up against the ninja, and we really needed a 2-value symbol at that point because we had picked a goose at the first spin, then we skipped, then we picked like a shiny pebble, so we weren't doing especially well, and we had too many 2-value symbols. The purple pepper and the lucky carrot, eventually those would have saved us, and I think if we had found a third lucky 7, that we would have won this run. I think we were very, very close to winning this run. We had a lot of cleaning up to do, of course. Interesting. Do we want to go for another one? Sure. I'm not sure if this is wise, but you know what? Alright, toddler time. You can really high roll with a toddler, so it's never a bad start, but I've had a lot of runs where the toddler didn't do anything for me. But we're surviving. Alright, yeah, we've made, our first run cycle was very good. Rabbit Fluff, also very good. Pizza the Cat. I'm gonna say that Pizza the Cat is better at this point than Yellow Pepper, but don't know how good exactly. Candy. We have a lot of temporary gains, so we need to pick up a lot of symbols in order to stay alive. Crab. You know what? We don't have a plan yet. I think we can at least pick one crab, see if something comes up. Not picking up a crab and a cultist. Because having one crab and one cultist, that's basically one of the worst things you can ever do. Alright, we're doing fine. Do we want to hooligan or coconut half? I mean, the hooligan can be a lot better than a coconut half, so I think that's what we want to go for here. Guillotine, small symbol bomb, egg cards, and all of these I could see. I just love the egg cards and for their late game potential, and small symbol bomb is fine. We're actually reasonably likely to see uncommons, right? 2-value symbols, and we need those. We need more symbols. I'm gonna grab the small symbol bomb because we really need symbols, and there's a rare, that's very good, and a wolf. Alright, that was one of the best things that we could have hoped for. Just grabbing a random martini. It's called Luck Be a Landlord. Monkey for that coconut half that we skipped on. I mean, we're making this rent, so it really doesn't matter. We don't need to pick up random symbols, and there's another rare. So the game is trying to make up for losing us that run. Dog. No, that's not gonna help us. That's basically only if you have quickly the wolf at this point. Do we want a 3-sided die? We're a little bit ahead. A 3-sided die can help us stay more ahead. I'm just gonna do it. Picking up a single candy isn't going to make a lot of difference, and in the short term, right, for the first half of the run, that 3-sided die is going to be extremely good. There's a piñata. Alright, we are doing extremely well. Cleaning rag, I think I always pick cleaning rag here. It allows us to pick up a lot of good stuff. Makes our pearl a little bit better, but it also makes our voidstone better, I guess. Right, we have a lot of candies. Don't really need another wolf. We have a joker, but I'm not going all in on hearts. I mean, we have a lot of other stuff going on. we're probably not even picking up more crabs if we see them. We just, I don't know. We'll see. Well, I am picking up a coal. We have the cleaning rack, so, and we are still very early in the run, and we are very much ahead. So this is a pretty easy one. I think picking up a key is fine. We're not going to be that high on symbols, so this is fine. Wealthy capsule, just getting a free 10. That's always good. 36. Yeah, we're very far ahead, but a lot of this is short-term stuff. I never want to pick oil can essence unless I really need to, so let's just go for this one. We don't need to pick any of these up, I think. Maybe you kind of do. Gonna pick up the pufferfish. Looting glove is fine. Especially since we have the key. There's a lot of ways that the looting glove can be good for us, and shrine and tax evasion aren't doing anything for us, so this is fine. Yeah. Extra 20. There's a lucky capsule. So are we going to see a third rare? There's a third rare, and it's a very good one. We only have a single wolf, but this can really allow us to get something really strong going that might take us into the late game. There's another suit. I mean, how many suits you see is just random, so I'm not going to take this as a signal that I should have done anything differently, but because I have had so many runs where I just picked up 1 or 2 suits and then things completely dried up. That's honestly just par for the course. We're over 300, so we are 1 rand payment ahead. Bronze arrow is fine. I think bronze arrow is going to be very good later. And we don't particularly need a white pepper, so let's just go for the fish tank. Might be extremely good for us later. We also just really want a rabbit for that moon. Save because we have that key. Buffing capsule. Buffing capsule gave us 1. That's something else. Gambler. We have just too many symbols for the gambler to be really good, I think. You know what? When we have a lot of time, and when the gambler is unlikely to just go and pop instantly. So there's a decent chance that when it goes, it's going to give us a lot of money, but not 100% sure on that. There's another hearts. That's number 3, I think. Yeah, let's just go for the capsule. There we go, the dots. We already have an arrow, so we don't really want another one. Coconut half. We're trying to move away from 2 value symbols, so I don't think we skipped any urns or anything like that. So we're a little over 350, but we need 375, so we need to make sure that we're actually making this. There's cleaning rack essence. That's insane. I mean, it could be insane. So we need to make 48 every spin. Just about. We get 1 spin for free. I mean, if we get to trigger the cleaning rack, we're 100% winning this run. I'm guessing that Robin Hood is a guaranteed rare. There's another heart, so whatever we're saying, even though I still believe it was correct not to pick any of them, if we had picked them, we would definitely have won this run. But honestly, we're still probably winning this run. So I didn't really want Robin Hood. We don't have any synergies with him, except maybe a single arrow. So are we buying a second martini? Or are we re-rolling and seeing if we can find like a ruby or something like that? Or another moon. There are a lot of really good things that we could hit, and the martini isn't doing something specific for us. If we find a dame, we're gonna lose the martini anyway, and we're definitely picking up a dame if we see her. because we are going to have a diamond and a cleaning rag and a cleaning rag essence. I'm gonna reroll, go for a ruby. That's the high roll that we were hoping for. Horseshoe is just very good. We don't particularly need anything from the adoption papers. Like a rabbit or a wolf would be very good, but I think a horseshoe is just the most consistent option. We're gonna lose a dot pretty soon, but we can definitely start removing stuff. Right. Just always removing the flower and that's good. That's good. That's good. Always removing the flower and the coin first if there's no specific reason to keep them. We just want more gems. At this point I will pick pearls and shiny pebbles over basically anything. Because if we can get the cleaning rag essence and the cleaning rag working, we are 100% winning this run. And our diamond is going to be done in a second. Yeah, I'm picking up the pearl here. It's going to be an insanely strong symbol pretty soon. I don't think we're ahead enough to go for the Hudson capsule. Also, more suits. I keep repeating, it's correct that we haven't picked them, but it still hurts to see all of them. Alright, there's another pearl. We have five gems now. 3 of them are pearls, but given that we have the cleaner rag, it's going to already be a 2 value symbol, and then it's going to be a 4 value symbol. So, all of our pearls are now 4 value symbols. I think we've won this run, and I don't think it's close. It's funny, we found some early rares, and none of them are all that relevant to our strategy right now. Because we've just found cleaning rag and cleaning rag essence and won because of that. Alright. Let's just go for a spirit here. We could reroll, maybe find something better, but we just want time to just make this extremely good. There's a red suits for all of our red suits that we skipped on. Still yellow pepper is very good. Yeah, there were multiple ways to win this run, but there were probably ways to lose it too. I should not have rerolled here. Let's skip. Probably removed like the crab or the cherry. Let's remove the crab. Our toddler also isn't doing anything anymore. I'm not even sure if I see a piñata if I'm picking it, but I'm definitely picking up a lucky capsule. Yeah, we've just wasted a reroll capsule. Yeah, sure. If we find the dame, the martinis are just gone, but that's also fine. They're going to be falling off pretty soon, so I don't mind them being gone if they disappear. We don't have anything for a lockbox, so let's skip. We started out with a key, but we found a safe to get rid of it. At 66, we're just getting very, very good numbers here. Even with this, we would already be making 600, I think. Don't want another Matrushka because we can just pick up a pearl as a 4 value symbol instantly. No, we don't want the target, just 2 value symbols aren't that interesting anymore. We just want more things to get this to be more consistent. Alright, yeah, next one is 600. We're probably going to make that anthropology degree. I was thinking about that because we have a toddler, a joker, and a hooligan. But that's just 3. We're not all that likely to pick more of them up. But what else are we going to do? We're not going to trigger Goldilocks essence. And conveyor belt essence is probably not going to do anything. I'm gonna grab the anthropology degree essence for style points, but I'm not planning to use it. There's a diver. We have multiple things for the diver to do. Sadly, we did remove the crab. Yeah, diver is fine. It makes anthropology degree essence a tiny bit more likely, but not that much more likely. Let's pick up another 4 value symbol. I mean... Oh no, that was stupid. It's still fine, I think, but I completely forgot that that he takes care of the pearls. It's fine. We can find more stuff, and we're still ahead. And I'm still very sure that we're making this, that we're winning this run. But that was stupid. More martinis. Could have gone for a light bulb, but it's not doing that much. Oyster, sure. Let's just keep on feeding the diver. I mean, it's never going to be bad for us to have the diver be better. We just don't want to have all of our eggs in one basket. Pearls in one basket, whatever. Turtle. Yeah, we're still winning this run, but we need to make sure that we are actually winning the run. Let's grab an urn. Urn is fine. We definitely want more gems now, because our diver has been eating a lot of them. Beastmaster doesn't do anything. I think I need to reroll here. There's Dove. We don't have a lot for a Dove to do at this point, but let's go for it. Big Symbol Bomb, sure. There's an Eldritch Creature, that's extremely good. Yeah, we're still having a very lucky run, even though we are messing up a lot. But there's a lot of consumers. Nice. I think I want to reroll here. Treasure chest? We don't have anything for the treasure chest, right? Nope, let's skip. And we need to remove... I'm gonna remove the toddler actually, it's just a one value symbol. It's getting less and less likely for it to do something. Removing the cherry would be fine too, but I think this is the way to go. Right, we're making decent money. Reroll capsule. Right, Dove is doing something, that's good. It's already a 3 value symbol and we are making decent money. Extra draining is going to be good in the long run. Should still be good in the shorter run. Shorter term, whatever. Lucky capsule. Right. Pearl. Pearls are good. Silver arrow is extremely strong. Yeah, this is a very interesting run. 66. Wealthy capsule. Not 100% sure about the extra draining. Maybe it wasn't correct here, because we're kind of dependent on some well, on some high value symbols. Yeah, but we are getting there. This is fine. We've already made next rent. Don't have anything for the save. Yeah, the Dove not interacting with the diver really kind of stings, but yeah. Adoption papers is fine. I mean, we don't want dark humor, right? No, we don't want dark humor, just go for this one. There's an omelette. We had one in our previous run, but none of those help us. Frozen fossil, that's interesting. So what do we have destroyed that it works with? We have 2 cultists. That's it. It might be too slow. Is frozen fossil going to be too slow? We also just have 1 hex of draining. So there's a decent chance that we will see the frozen fossil in 5 turns. We just don't want any of the other ones. I'm gonna go for it. It's just the most fun option here. Popsicle. The conditional effects of essences must happen 2 times for them to be destroyed. Cannot be disabled. We don't... Adoption papers and anthropology degree essence. Neither of those are going to trigger. even once, so yeah. It's not happening, but maybe in the future. No, it's also not happening in the future. I'm gonna grab the tax evasion, but I don't think it matters in any way. Let's see how much you make. Yeah, 72, that's just enough. Another frozen fossil, because why not? Exoterium, we just now want all of our eldritch creatures to be as good as possible. If we ever see them. Pearl, because it's still a 4 value symbol. Yeah, we have a very, very messy board here. Let's not pick a crab. I don't think that helps us. Yes, alright. That slows down the count, speeds up the counter on both of our eldritch creatures by a lot. That means that we are going to see them. Goodbye, Pearl. Hardly knew you. Yeah, and we're just making a lot of money, so I think that whatever happens, we're always going to make this one. There's a second eldritch creature. Alright, we are now very, very firmly in a winning position. I think we already were, but we just made some decisions that were suboptimal. I'm not gonna grab a snail for the diver, we just have too many symbols for that to consistently be a thing. Oh, that's interesting. Wait. Destroys itself after 20 spins, so when it's destroyed, I thought it transformed. Interesting, so the dove interacts with the frozen fossil. Not sure if that's good for us, but it'll go eventually. I really thought it was a transform effect. Also, we have already won this run. Dame? Sure. We have 3 martinis for her to consume. Going on a string? Why not? And let's remove the cherry. It's just our worst symbol here. And we're gonna lose a lot of martinis, but we have so many symbols. But mostly, this is going to make our diamond into a very, very strong symbol. Exo draining, because why not? We have 3 eldritch creatures, it's going to get consumed before it does too much damage. Skip. Yep. It's drained it out, that's fine. 84. Yeah. So this was a very interesting run. I mean, we just got insanely lucky at all counts. Geologist? I mean, we already have a diver, so why not? Let's just get rid of more 4 value symbols. Also, it doesn't matter anymore. Our odds of actually triggering the anthropology degree essence are almost 0. But if we were going to go endless, that would be the goal right now. Just because it's the most fun thing to do, I think. Yeah, but this was a thing. Oh, I should have removed, like... What should I have removed? We don't really need the cat anymore, or the hooligan. Well, we need the hooligan if we're... You know what? I'm gonna see if I can trigger the essence. Probably remove the cat right now. It's not doing all that much. Sure. Yeah, I think anthropology degree essence is not happening. But winning is definitely happening. Weird run. So, I mean, our first run was a dud. That was clear. I mean, I think if we had gotten lucky, we would have won that run because we got some very good things right near the end of that run. But sometimes you get this. I mean, what we got an early martini and an early joker, and then most importantly, we got the cleaning rag and the cleaning rag essence, and we picked up the diver, and it definitely made up for itself. When it started eating our 4 value symbols, that was kind of scary, but we really shouldn't have worried there. So, this isn't all the best for our win rate, but it's not that bad. We're still on about 2/3 of our wins, so that's 62.6% win rate. We're always hovering right around 63%. Sometimes a little bit more, sometimes a little bit less. Maybe that's just how much we're winning, and maybe we need to become just a tiny bit better in order to get more consistent wins. Or maybe this is just how it is. Anyway, this wasn't too long of a video. I was kind of worried when 10 minutes in I started a new run. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was just a lot of fun to make. I will see you next time on another Luck Be a Landlord video. Goodbye.